Hello everybody, it's me, D-Man Dustin, and welcome to a special gaming update. I'm busy editing certain videos to get ready to upload them in terms of my gaming content. For example, I'm going to just outright say it that I am working on an RPG game that was from Game Jolt that has to deal with basically the Five Nights at Freddy's things. I'm sure if you've seen Markiplier or even Lord Minion 77, you have a good idea of what this is. And it is the third one. I'm not going to do the first two RPG games of that particular one because I've already been spoiled and it wouldn't be a blind playthrough. But I have a lot of that particular video to go over with you. It's just in the process of editing. I have to export all of those videos, transfer a lot of data to my portable hard drive because I'm running out of space, and I'll tell you why in a moment. And then I'm just going to cut it up, and then I'm going to upload it, and the initials of the game is FNAFB, I believe. At least that's my initials for it. I don't know what other people or other YouTubers use. But anyway, just to let you know, even though there's going to be a warning in that first episode, is that there is going to be vulgar content involved in that particular episode, because if you don't know anything about me, I adapt to whatever I'm doing. I try to stay away from swearing and cussing if it requires me to. For example, I'm not going to swear and cuss in a little kids game like My Little Pony. Oh, no, I mean the demographic, is for little kids. I'm not saying anything towards people who like My Little Pony. I was just giving that as an example. But if a game does not have swearing or cussing in it, I abstain from that because I don't really like cussing or swearing. But I do cuss, swear. I'm not saying that I'm a hypocrite. I do cuss and swear. I just have I have particular times at which I believe it's appropriate. I don't like, I don't mind, really, outside of it makes me roll my eyes, but a lot of the times I don't like it when people cuss and swear every single time. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, I do watch Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, and those people, and they do that stuff a lot of the times, and I don't mind it. It's just that, that's just not who I am, for example. Most of the time, a lot of the cussing and swearing that I do is when I'm alone and not with other people, not in public, and if it relates to a game. There are occasional times, as you see in my Dungeon Nightmares 2 video, that I kind of do blurt out swear words, and that's probably just because it felt natural to say during that particular video. But as you saw in my if you've seen my corridor video, I didn't cuss or swear, I don't think, in that video. So yeah, I adapt to whatever I'm doing, which is why in my other playlists, like my Pokemon videos, except some mild stuff in there, and as well as my special, I try to stay away from cussing and swearing, but I like to keep the spirit of the game, and if the game has swearing or cussing or vulgar content and stuff, unless I'm not allowed to do it on YouTube, like nudity or whatever, I like to keep the spirit of the game intact. So then I adapt to the game I'm playing. So that, for example, in that game there is a lot of swearing, there's some sexual content, I guess you could say, and it will be pretty much uncensored as it is allowed to be. I've seen other instances of YouTubers just going ahead and just uploading it, but like I said, I adapt to whatever I'm doing. That doesn't apply in real life in public, but then again, I'm really shy and quiet in public in front of other people, so there's that. But anyway, but that's just telling you to prepare for that. Don't watch it if you don't like cussing or swearing or vulgar content. To stay away from that entirely. Speaking of something that might have some vulgar content in it. There's another gaming video that I hope to upload soon, and that's going to be Borderlands. That's what I got for my birthday, by the way. I got some money, bought a Steam card, and I downloaded Borderlands 2. I don't know entirely what that content is like, but you know, it's a very funny game so far. I'm recording everything that I possibly can through my playthrough, but I'm not going to do a long Let's Play. What I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce Borderlands 2, my first minutes of playing the game. You will see that, assuming that the audio file works, because I've been having problems with my laptop that records my gaming webcam. The sound is not being produced from that, so I don't know if I can record. I mean, it seems that I've recorded audio. I've checked one of the videos and it did record the audio, so I guess we'll just have to see in the future what that's going to be like. But anyway, Borderlands 2 is coming out, so as I said, there's going to be a introduction, and that's why all my space is pretty much almost gone, because a lot of those 45 minutes are like 15 gigabytes, and I have to compress that and encode it using handbrake, which is what I use, and to lessen the gigabyte space, so then I can hurry up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold off on Borderlands. I don't know when you're going to see this, but I'm going to hold off on Borderlands until I can get that RPG game out. I haven't finished it yet. Hopefully I'll do some more videos on that. I've beaten the first act, and I started a little bit of the first act, and you will definitely see that soon enough. You'll see up to the point, and then maybe during the time that I upload it, because I may only be able to upload one of those gaming videos a day. If even that, then you'll be able to, then during that time I might be able to make more content on that particular game, and hopefully doing that editing is taking a while, because I'm probably doing it different than a lot of YouTubers out there. I don't exactly have the luxury to, unless of course it's something within the video that I have to edit out. A lot of the times I don't have the luxury to cut the gaming content with the webcam to sync it all up. So what I try to do is I try to sync up the audio, then export it, and then cut whatever needs to be cut, and then export it again. And that's what I'm doing. I know that's a long time, but I don't exactly have the best editing software. It's really good for what it does, but I would prefer something a little bit better. So, like, I love using Wondershare, but there is a lot of issues with it. And for example, I can't exactly do frame by frame, and it's really hard in a lot of my gaming videos to sync up the audio with the video. I had a heck of a problem with trying to sync up my Scribblenauts video that is in my gaming playlist, so that took me a long time to sync up. And then the video that I'm still going to keep a surprise. I will tell you that it's a Capcom game. I will give you that much. Feel free to discuss it amongst yourselves what it is, and hopefully I will get back to that, but I can't right now because I don't have a gaming PC controller, and I really need that if I'm going to have to start over, as you saw in the rant earlier. So for Borderlands 2, like I said, there's going to be an introduction, and that's going to be my first thoughts. It's probably going to be up to when I get to I think it's Liarsburg. I guess I'll tell you that, and I'll do some stuff or whatever I did in the first 45 minutes of recording. When I chop it up, that's what you'll get, and then afterwards I will do a compilation of videos that I've done otherwise, you know, up until I probably beat the game. If you want me to do multiplayer, if you have Borderlands 2 and you have access to this, then feel free to message me in some fashion or another. My Steam account is dman_Dustin if you're curious. If all the games that I have are listed in a profile that can be seen by everyone, you can know what that Capcom game is that I'm keeping a surprise. But I want to keep it a surprise because it's the first game that I'm doing a long Let's Play of. So anyway, but it's the first one that I'm trying to do a long Let's Play. I've been having issues, but it's probably not going to be the first long Let's Play, which reminds me, after the Borderlands 2 compilation videos and stuff, the next game that I'm going to get of the things that are on my list, I've decided that I'm going to do a long Let's Play of, well, not a long Let's Play, but I'm going to do a playthrough of Batman Arkham Asylum. I believe the first one of the Arkham games. I believe it's the first one. I believe, I don't know when it was released. I think afterwards is like Arkham Island or Arkham Knight or something like that. I can't quite remember. So I'm going to do a Let's Play of that. Like I said, it's not going to be a long Let's Play as in unedited, but it's going to be edited because I'm going to take out the boring stuff. The only thing that I'm going to try and keep unedited is my the Capcom game that I mentioned. I'm going to try to keep that as unedited as possible. I may cut out the boring parts where I upgrade certain things or whatever, but I'm going to try to leave that intact. But for the Batman game, it's going to be edited. I'm not going to edit out heavily, though. I'm just going to take out all the boring stuff, like if there are upgrades in Batman Arkham Asylum, I'm probably going to take out those particular scenes and stuff. So that's going to be a long Let's Play. Like Borderlands 2 is just going to be a compilation video of things that I've recorded. Don't worry. With Borderlands 2, I am recording my journey, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to heavily edit those, and I'm going to create compilation videos where if you've seen like Jacksepticeye, like playing certain videos or whatever, you'll see him doing some sort of mission where he has to save hostages or whatever, and the next thing you know, he's fighting some boss or whatever. Something like that. It's going to be like that. I'm just going to keep all the fun parts in it. I don't know if I can even do a long Let's Play. Borderlands 2 is one of those iffy games. I did mute the audio, or not the audio, but the music, so there's no music playing. So I'm going to do some compilation videos after the introduction to Borderlands 2, so I'm going to keep all the funny stuff in it. I will say that there is some mature content already in Borderlands 2 of my videos, so be careful, be cautious. If you know anything about Borderlands 2, adjust. I don't know, I may have over-adapted to Borderlands 2 because there are some interesting things that I added, but I figured that it was in the fun spirit of the game that, you know, I thought I might as well. I actually don't know how bad Borderlands 2, but if it's an M-rated game, expect basically M-rated content or whatever. So anyway, so that pretty much covers that. So again, if you're going to expect a long Let's Play of anything soon, it's probably going to be Batman Arkham Asylum that I haven't got yet. But right now I'm going to focus on the RPG game of the FNAFB 3, which deals with Five Nights at Freddy's characters, like Springtrap, you know, the third one. If you know anything about Markiplier, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It's an RPG game. It's got party hats and stuff. You know that game. That's very vulgar if you haven't watched Markiplier's playthrough. So that's what's going to come out soon. I just have to sync up the rest of the videos and then I have to start exporting. But right now I need to lessen the gigabytes that Borderlands 2 videos has caused me. I'm going to have to shrink that, then export them. So right now I'm just going to focus on that FNAFB RPG game that you can get at GameJolt. Okay, so I'm Dustin, and thank you for watching this gaming update, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye!